Hi, Pisces. This is your full reading. I'm finally doing the full reads. It's funny because it's like, you're live. But really, I was live for like 2 minutes before that. How are you? This is if you have Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and you can also apply it to Venus. Also, if you have a packed 12th house, this is you. And in an hour, I will be live on Soul Navigation doing like just the check-in, but also giving away free reading on Soul Navigation. Okay, so we're going to look at, oh my God, these cards are huge. Hi, Rachel. These cards are ginormous. I'm trying not to, push my computer off the desk. I'm pretty sure I just made a face like Bill Murray from Caddyshack. Here, I think I did it. Get 2 more. Pisces cards are flying just like Scorpios were. Hey, Cole. So also this is if you're cross-watching, if your person has Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus. That's too many. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. Oh my God, you're not annoying. Honestly, I just thought this would be so much easier. I was talking to a client that's often on the Friday Night Lives on Soul Navigation, and they were saying when you had like a whole 2-week roll there, that was really good. But one of the reasons that made it so difficult was like the downloading, the rendering, the editing, then the uploading and the downloading. So I decided I'm going to go live. And like I said, I know I'm not Tyler and 1,000 people are going to show up, but I'm very grateful. You're not a pain in the ass. I'm so glad. Okay, so weirdly enough, the overall energy for Scorpio's reading was the Knight of Pentacles. And there we are again with the overall reading for Pisces. I don't know what to say about that. We'll take him, put him right here. It's a beautiful Knight of Pentacles, though. This card in general. This is apple juice. I don't know why I feel the need to tell everybody that, but if it was anything else, I wouldn't be able to get through the rest of my night. So, Pisces, you've had some super awesome energy. The Pisces placements have been banging, right? It's kind of showing up. In your recent past, we have the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. What's interesting is the 9 of Cups is always like the self-serve love and take that how you want it. But it's feeling okay without that 10th cup. It's feeling, which is really, really great. Hi, Eloise. It's really feeling good about yourself. I always say like the 10 of Cups can sometimes be fleeting if you weren't like pretty secure in the 9 of Cups first, or you do not enter into a 10 of Cups relationship that allows you to build on your own 9 of Cups while you're in it, like a super healthy environment. Like that's what we should all want, right? And to keep those 9 of Cups full, because what you don't want to do is come to a relationship with the 9 of Cups full and leave it with them mostly empty, right? Then in the center here, we have the 4 of Cups. So, and what's really interesting is this is such a beautiful deck, but the cup behind her is huge. Huge. Hi, James. Um, it's almost like the enlightenment and everything. She's focusing. It seems like this is, you've had a lot going on. I'm almost grabbing Gemini energy in this Pisces reading from this Four of Cups, because that last cup behind her has two storks. It's kind of like, it reminds me a little bit of the Lovers card. Thank you, April. That's better than a super chat. It's kind of got that Lovers card energy, but also like there's pouring out. It just feels like that is enough to concentrate on. And there's so much waiting for Pisces, but I'm just feeling a Gemini energy in that recent past. Then we have the King of Pentacles. And I say it again and again and again and again and again and again. But Pisces and Capricorn make one of my favorite, like, odd couples. Because Capricorn almost needs the, like, cotton candy tree, Pisces, poetic, in the ethers, playful, like, they need it, right? Because let me tell you something. When Capricorn wants to play, they are very playful. It's just that you have to be willing to, like, that mutable Pisces energy can really be good for Capricorn, because Capricorn's like, I'm serious, I'm working, or now I'm not working. Let's be entertained. And so you kind of have to be a little bit pliable. My Capricorns know I love them. And most of the time they tell me I make them feel seen, right? But I'm not wrong. So this King of Pentacles showing up is a couple of things. There may have been a Capricorn or Capricornian energy, but it feels like there's a stable presence, and that could be Pisces themselves is really trying to ground themselves to make things that they can put their hands around. Right? Because, like, I literally had an appointment today with somebody where they had this, Pisces in their 10th house. And I was saying what a beautiful combination it is, because you're able to, like, live in this, like, gorgeous, ether, imaginative poetry, music, love, art, all of these things, and then ground it with that Capricorn 10th house energy. And what your imagination can come up with can then be materialized and given in a tangible form for everyone else to also enjoy. I'm just a fan of the comp. Now, you both understand disappointment in slightly different ways, but in a way that you don't have to explain it to each other. So again, for some of you, this is going to be you bringing things to fruition. And for some of you, this is like Capricorn energy or just stabilizing energy. In the current energies, we have the waiting. I have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is not anything I love to see upright, but if I gotta look at it, this is like Shakira in some sunflowers. It's not bad to look at. Shakira could make me forget my own name. I am unfortunately a straight woman. But Shakira. Yeah. She's like this super intelligent, like, political humanitarian too. You gotta love her. this Seven of Pentacles is waiting. The thing is like, we can see her heart is like bursting. And this is such a Piscean card because we have like Pegasus and unicorns in the sky and butterflies with the moon. It's such a perfect Seven of Pentacles. It feels like a little bit of a waiting energy right now. And we have Strength in reverse. I'll show it to you in the upright, which came out in reverse. So we have Strength in reverse, and it's got that infinity sign through the heart again. Both of them have illuminated hearts. And then we have the Three of Wands. We're going to clarify. I would love to know what made you feel like you weren't being strong, because maybe it was the waiting. Maybe it was like a little bit of impatience. Maybe it was not feeling like it was ever going to happen. But this is what feels like it's going on now. Like waiting, and you feel like strength is waning. And you're just like, I have chosen what I'm going to put my energy into. And I really, and I'm just going to have to hope, because, you know, strength is on the table. There's a lot of moon here too. This stuff could be, you know, if you're a Pisces, any Pisces placements are going to be trining this full moon on the 15th, Saturday, Sunday night into Monday. Sunday is my second Taurus baby's birthday. When it was my dad who's passed. It was his birthday on Tuesday. And then I have a brother and a nephew, my best friends since like high school. Like Taurus season feels like it's hopping. But we have one more birthday in this family on Sunday. So this full moon is gonna, that strong energy coming on the Pisces placements on top of all the energy that's already around. So there's something that is coming to a close. We're gonna have to clarify to find out if what's coming to a close is this thing that your heart is so full waiting for. Yeah, I'm feeling both. You're right, April. I feel both Gemini and Capricorn energies. I don't love the upcoming energies right now. And it could feel like a little bit of a crash after the full moon. But I'm just going to beg you to wait till that new Gemini moon to like sink into whatever you're feeling. Like that does not have to sustain your reality. That does not, you know, that's not what you have to give into. So I just want to say that. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Devil in the upright. What's interesting enough is that this Devil card, it's a very interesting deck. It's very clear that there's like manipulation. There's a Joker to be seen. It's like two people that feel trapped or not let out of their situation. Very specifically, people who are like having their awakening held off. But again, we see a howling. There's the moon again. Like that full moon energy. Like I really feel like this has to do with this weekend and how strongly that's going to hit. So the Eight of Cups in reverse feels like something. Here's the card in the upright. There they are in reverse. it feels like, again, there's a lot of like feeling a little trapped. It feels like this stabilizing energy felt really good. What you were ignoring where yours was like, there's a spiritual aspect or an awakening aspect that does not seem like it is available to you to grab onto. There was it feels like there was some kind of connection or something, and now it feels like this could be for somebody who got ghosted. Or it could feel like a job opportunity looked so good, and then once you got into it, it was garbage. Hey, Ro. It, you know, does that say mamando? I'm trying to read that with my old eyes. Hi. This current energy feels like something, you were feeling good, something came in, and whatever this was is keeping you busy enough, and things were busy. And then maybe in this current energy, you're waiting for more of it, and it hasn't increased, and it hasn't stayed steady, maybe. But you're watering it, you're giving it effort. In the upcoming energy, and I swear this is going to be after this full moon hits, you may feel a little like thrown on your ass kind of thing. Like you may feel a little like, I'm seeing the undertow, like from when I was a kid in the Atlantic Ocean up north. If you got caught by the undertow and your bathing suit went one way and you went the other way, and the salt water is going in your mouth and the sand is going, everywhere it shouldn't be. And the second you feel like you caught breath, then here comes another wave. That's what next week may feel like. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But there is some kind of manipulative energy that is making you feel like you're stuck. I hope it's not the Capricorn, because we have the definite Capricorn symbol. I mean, it's the devil is the card of Capricorn, but I'm just saying there's some manipulative energy making you feel less than. And it might be your own thoughts. The devil often is our own self-sabotaging thoughts. Let's clarify this. I've spoken long enough. Let's get these in my guys. And with that, the thing is that we have the King of Pentacles up there, and we have the Knight of Pentacles down there. The other thing is you could have a slow moving person. If you've ever had a relationship with a Pisces, or had a Pisces woo you, or fallen for a Pisces, or had a crush on a Pisces, sometimes they're so damn magical, and they're so damn ethereal and poetic, and you can have these beautiful existential conversations with them that they seem too good to be true. So I'm getting an overwhelming, we'll see what the cards have to say, but I'm getting an overwhelming feeling like for some of you, this is your person being like, this is catching their breath, because that's interesting. Because you seem too good to be true. And so now they're going extra, extra slow. The Knight of Pentacles has the geriatric horse. So they may just be going really slow. But of course it's going to feel like a pullback. You're Pisces. It's not like you can't feel them pulling back their energy and then they're telling you everything's fine. They're just busy. you know. And Pisces knows how to also play the, why are those cards coming out of this deck? That is the weirdest thing. Okay, you got an extra. Now I have a pain in the back of my neck. Cancer gave me a shot through the heart. Scorpio gave me burning eyes and a migraine. And now Pisces is making me feel dizzy. And like I have a crick in my neck. We are clarifying that whole past energy because I don't want to spend a lot of time on the past energy. With the Magician. This exchange, this job, this person, this energy that came in feels like something that you really worked on. Like you've been listening to people on TikTok. You've been listening to people here on YouTube. You've been talking to people that maybe you made fun of 5 years ago, but now you feel like they're connected. You've been trying to listen to yourself. You've been trying to have less self-sabotaging verbiage. And so there's an energy of whatever came in this recent past. It felt like I made this happen because I concentrated on myself. I made this happen because I did all the things. And if you're on TikTok, I don't know her name, but there's a very funny lady who walks out in a bathrobe in the morning and she's like, okay, so today I don't want to do anything. I want to do none of the things. And she always says, it's called manifestation. Look it up. It feels like literally you've been like, I'm doing all of the things. So like if this disappoints you, it's more than the person disappointing you, because people are disappointing all the time, right? Because Pisces gives so much. They're just going to meld with you and give so much of themselves. It's hard to find somebody that gives back in that same manner. But this felt like, nope, this is what I asked for. So now if this doesn't show up for you, it's not going to be about them. It's going to be about the belief in yourself. And I don't want you to do that to yourself. I'm just saying it. For the Seven of Pentacles waiting, there is a Knight or Muse of Inspiration, or what would be the Knight of Swords in the classic tarot. We're going to talk about that in a minute. This is exactly what I thought it was. For the Strength in reverse, we have the Six of Pentacles, or the Six of Materials, in reverse. So the fact that you're not getting reciprocity like you were a week or two ago, that is what's making you feel weak. And for the Knight of Cups is the Three of Wands. Now, I don't always love the Knight of Cups. I feel like the Knight of Cups can sometimes be a love bomber, and I think you may have had a little of that in the recent past, which is why you were like, this is what I wanted. I wanted the romance, but I also wanted somebody that could ground me and all that other stuff. Hi, Amber. The Knight of Swords kind of came out sideways, and that's how I'm going to let them lie on that Seven of Pentacles. It's still there. Like, they want you. Whether it's the job, whether it's the person, whether, like, that energy is still there for you. But it's sideways. It's not fully acting on it. Which is why you're not getting reciprocation, which is why you feel less strong. And this Knight of Cups, I almost want to clarify the clarification card, but let's get over here because we got an extra over here. In the Eight of Cups of reverse, we have childhood, inner child work, along with justice. Whatever it feels like you can't walk away from, it's because you're supposed to stay present in the energy to heal whatever inner child work you have. Pisces has been around a long time. If you're a Pisces, you've been around the sun many lifetimes. And it can just get tiring, and sometimes, you're givers. So I love that there's inner child work, and I love that there's justice. Whatever this is that you've, like, after the full moon, you may feel like you have to walk away from this before they don't. Look at what is making you want to think it's you. Okay, so instead of like giving power to the situation, whether they're coming or going or staying or whatever, I want you to, when this hits you, if it hits you around the full moon or the week after, I want you to look at, I want you to bring to your awareness what's tied to your early environment. And it may not have to do with parents or being home. It could be like your first love. It could be junior high. It could be high school. But I want you to look at what makes you think that you're so easy to walk away from. What makes you think that you're forgettable? Because you're not. You're not. But there's something here. And when you can examine that, then that's when the Justice card comes in, which is a balance of like, hey, that's not okay. I prefer that you either, give me some kind of contact to say like, hey, I'm just not up for talking this week or something, but don't leave me hanging and then try to make me think I'm crazy when I can feel you pull back your energy and you're like, no, everything's fine. What are you talking about? Just don't do that. Right? Like, but also knowing that that's not really about you. So like there's a balance someplace for you to let go of the idea that you're forgettable, and also make sure that you're establishing boundaries, which is a little harder for Pisces at sometimes because they are givers. But this full moon may give you the opportunity to work on those boundaries instead of fully sinking like deep end into, I'm so forgettable. Of course, this didn't work out. I don't want you to do that, whether it's a job, a person, an energy, a friendship, whatever. With the sun in reverse, we have the Page of Emotions in reverse. Listen, everything's an opportunity. If you for some of you, this is about you trying not to get angry or too, I don't want to say dramatic, but like, you're going to feel this. And the reason they're pulling back is because you kind of seem too good to be true. It's almost like they're setting you up to react the way that, like, there's an opportunity here for both of you to have conversation outside of your defenses. They're being defensive because you scare them a little. They don't want to be hurt again. You're in your defenses because their behavior would make you in your defenses. You're not crazy. But if you come straight out the gate, like, oh, now you're calling me? Like, unfortunately, you're just... understandable behavior may solidify the scary part just a little bit. I feel like my Pisces community knows, especially my diehards know that I love them and I see them. Don't let anyone gaslight you, but also take the opportunity to have a conversation rather than both of you jump off from your, like, this is an opportunity. That doesn't mean you have to like bend yourself to be what they want you to be. Let's make that clear. But it's also an opportunity to have the conversation and bring the best of you to that conversation, so that you are not misunderstood. Because if you come out with, of course, I'm like this, look what you just did, that's while you're kind of not wrong, it's, I hate to say it, but it's like the not what you say, how you say it kind of thing. If you're invested, if you just want to tell them to go jump off the nearest cliff, please and thank you, then feel free to do that. But if there's something here you want to invest in, then I'm going to encourage you to meet the moment, not en fuego. Clarifying the devil, we have the Three of Cups. There's support. There's support, and part of that support is yourself, but there's support around you so that you can get away from this energy that's manipulating you. And this energy that may be manipulating you may literally be Pisces, a cycle of these kind of people coming in and then pulling back and then trying to tell you that they didn't pull back when you know that they did, because you're Pisces and you can feel it. And so the thing is that there is support for you to walk away from the idea that that's you that attracts that in. Tell me if that made sense, Pisces. That's perfect card. But like, go to your supportive friends. Go to your not the friends that you go to have a drink and complain about, like, you know, people are crazy and blah, 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 blah. Go to like your healthy friends that are going to like love you enough to like tell you the truth in a way that feels like a hug, but helps to grow you. Go to that supportive community, because that's how you escape the cycle. Let's see what the advice and not the warning, but what universe wants you to know. There she is. Yeah. Polishing my heart. Feeling is a power that helps me feel. When this all happens, I don't want you to beat yourself up for being too feeling, too loving, too mushy, too emotional, too anything. You're not too anything. You're not. You're Pisces, and we need you. This world needs Pisces. We need the poetry. We need the love. We need the mush. We need, right? The music. There's a creator on TikTok too, and I don't remember her name, but she does these things like music that sounds exactly like the placement that the musician actually has. And when she does Pisces songs, they're all so visceral and beautiful, and they help us emote and feel. We need Pisces. Don't ever apologize for being a deeply feeling, beautiful human being. Fuck that. Your advice is Sleeping Beauty's dream. Please, Pisces, and I've been saying to do this if you're watching Soul Navigation on Friday nights, which we're about to be in 25 minutes. But write down your dreams. Like, have a piece of paper, have a journal by your bed. Don't wait to get up to go to the bathroom to do this, to do that, because you won't remember. Literally write them down. remember them as clearly as you can when you first wake up. I don't know if I can ever do water signs again on a Friday night. That maybe was a bad idea. Cause woo, I know that's why a lot of readers do water signs last, because they're like, after water signs, I'm ready for a nap. Well, I'll be able to sleep tonight. So we'll see. I might do another whole full reading next week. And it might just be twice a month. I'm not going to overcommit myself, because I'm trying not to do that as much as I used to. But if you all want, I will see you for like the Venus and the whole big message from your person on soul navigation. And of course, I'm always giving away a free reading on that. So I will see you all in 25 minutes, and I'll see you next week or the week after that. I love you. Now you love you.